Tonight, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. as we'll see Ryan Tannehill and the Philadelphia Eagles taking on Justin Fields and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Tonight, we begin Week 8 with a good matchup for you here between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they enter play here. They've got all W's on the ledger so far, a perfect 6-0.
Yeah, still a long way to go in this season, but they're showing everyone early on that they intend to be there in the end.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. He's able to call his own number for 8 that time, but it leaves him with a third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun, here's Fields. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he will have a Steelers first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. Now it's Fields. Setting up the screen, Harris. The Steelers at 1-5, really struggling here to start the year. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the 50, here's Fields. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
Throwing on third down, Fields. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick. On fourth down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. Ryan Tannehill will be orchestrating the offense, the top 10 pick back in 2012.
Well, in prep for this one, it was fun talking with the defensive staff because they had to review last week's game tapes where he threw for over 400 yards. And they started ho-humming that performance. And finally, you said he threw for over 400. That's got to be significant. That's why he won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
They better be careful what they wish for ho-humming. He might do it again here in this one. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Once more, Gibson. He'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. That one a first down pickup of 8. Here's Tannehill. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Tannehill's throw complete there to Thomas. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together, they've got a chance of coming out with the W.
Back to throw, Fields. And he fires one, but incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first 2 possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. No score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive, 4 plays, and it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
On second down, this is Harris, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. The Steelers on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Well, Smith-Schuster with a great catch. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Now a first down carry for Harris. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. First down, and they go back to Harris. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They run again with Harris. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league. Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
So here are the Eagles to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now, beginning this drive 1st and 10. Tannehill now to throw. Now this one complete to Smith. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Tannehill. Goes right back to Smith again. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion. Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw there taken in by Smith. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Now Tannehill with a little touch pass to his wideout. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. And Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs in the game here on 3rd down. Tannehill. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Now Tannehill. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. On 2nd and goal, Tannehill. And a quick throw here that's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Tannehill throwing again. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Butker's kick here is good, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. He gets it complete to Harris. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. First down now, but that clock rolling. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now, a quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. To the air again, Fields. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On is Presley Harvin now as he'll send this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and CD in a minute. First, it's time to take a look at what we've got coming your way this weekend in the NFL. Some great games still to come. And I think we highlighted one of the better ones right there, as they'll take on the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Then in the 4 Eastern window, it'll be a later than usual start in Cleveland, where it'll be the Browns taking on the Tampa Bay Bucks. And finally on Sunday Night Football, should be a good one there, between the Carolina Panthers and the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game? And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And they will have the football deep in enemy territory all the way at the 10-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably...
And the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Eagles. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know one thing, the team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it and an opportunity missed. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Here's Tannehill. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick, and the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like
that throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Steelers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They had the interception on the last drive, which led to the tying touchdown. So 10-10 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Here's Gibson to start the drive. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Gibson on the read option. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards there and an Eagle 1st down. Now Tannehill. He's got Brown on the out route complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Tannehill. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw is Tannehill. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. We're all knotted up at 10, but it appears that may change soon. Only question is, will they have to settle for 3? Now it's Tannehill. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 21. On the draw, it's Gibson. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Here's Tannehill. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. On first down, it's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. 2nd down and 3. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Here's Fields. Pickens on the slant. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. On first down, Fields. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Fields' throw complete to Freiermuth. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
The average yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
It's brought in by Harris. They'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Blocked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Gibson on the read option. Stops short of the 25. The nice move couldn't ultimately free him. Remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 27, Tannehill. He finds his tight end Goddard. That's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player, and it appears to be Devontae Smith who's having some problems here. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Over the middle, it's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. He'll drop to throw, and that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Eagles have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. takes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Off play action. Fields sliding out of the pocket. Completes this one to Pickens. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. From the gun on third down, Fields. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Has been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
Uses the stiff arm. The 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Tannehill's throw taken in there by Cooks. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down. Here's Gibson on the read option. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 60 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. On 1st down, it's Tannehill. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Looking to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. T.J. Watt in on the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Cameron Sutton just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle into the hands of Michael Thomas. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to make it a 2-score game. Butker's kick here is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. A shotgun snap, Fields. A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth. And quickly they get to the line. To throw again on 2nd down, Fields. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. And the Steelers on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have the Steelers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Throwing again is Fields. And he's got his target, Harris. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Fields. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Back to throw. Fields. Hard throw. Incomplete.
That means there's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. And they will not cut into that 10-point lead.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 48-yard line.
They'll go again with Gibson. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ball game.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future, they've got work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So for Philadelphia, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face the Giants next week. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, things are definitely going south quickly as they fall now to 1-6. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Cincinnati Bengals.